Hello all, welcome to Dotnet with Sikhe, and our today's topic is data types. Before talking about this data types, let's talk about the data, what exactly it is. It represents the information such as name, age, photograph, audio or video. The data types means type of the data a variable can store. So basically these are different data like age, it is integer or number. We have photograph, that is images. We have audio or video. We have name, that is string. So these are different types of the data, right? And to store all this data we need data types. The data could be in different size, stored in different places and so on. Based on storage places, data types are divided into three main categories. First one is the value types. These data types are stored in the stack. It is fast and no garbage collections over it. We'll talk about this garbage collections in later videos. Reference types. These data types are stored in the heap. A reference or a pointer is required to access the data from the heap. Here null type is allowed. And the third one is the pointer types like integer pointer and character pointers. Now let's see the different value types like integral, and it represents basically the integers or number you can say. So I have made a table here. You can see this is the data types and we have the size, and this one is the range of these data types. So first one is the s byte, or it is called sign byte or byte, and the size of this is 8 bits, and the range starts from -128 to 127 for sign byte, and from 0 to 255 is for byte. And in similar way we have short or u short, which is of 16 bits, and the range starts from -32,768 to +32,767, which is for short, and from 0 to 65,535 for u short. And in the same way we have integer or unsigned integer, that is of 32 bits long, u long, which is of 64 bits, and then we have the char, which is the Unicode characters. And here you can see like for whole numbers and letters. For example, let's say we type any characters, for example a, so internally the ASCII code of a is 65, so that is also a number. Now let's move to the next one, that is our floating point numbers. So these are different data types like float, which is of 4 bytes, double 8 bytes, and decimal is for 16 bytes. And here you can see the ranges. Now what does it mean? I will discuss it in the next slide, this meaning. So here you can see plus minus 1.5 e to the power minus 45 to plus minus 3.4 e to the power 38, and 7 digit precision. So I'll discuss it what exactly this one is. So let's move to the next one. Then we have another type, which is basically the bool, enum and struct. So bool is of 8 bits, and here it stores true or false. And also we have value types like enum, which is named constant. I will be discussing it later on in detail. And we have struct also. Now moving to the next one, and we try to understand like what exactly the meaning of this range. So we have float 4 bytes, and the range is plus minus 1.5 e to the power minus 45 to plus minus 3.4 e to the power 38, and 7 digit precision. Now here there are two things, mantissa into 10 to the power exponent. So here the first part, if you look at this one, this range, so here you can see this one before e plus minus 1.5, so that is called basically the mantissa, and 10 to the power exponent, this one e to the power minus 45, right? So this one is the minus 45 is the exponent, basically this e for exponent, so 10 to the power exponent. So here I have noted it down here like 3.402823 into 10 to the power 38, and here the 7 digit precision means before this into sign, right? So there are 7 digits, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So you can take only 7 digits, but Here you can see also one more interesting thing, like even though the value of float can be extremely large, right? This one is too big number, plus minus 3.4 e to the power 38. This is too big number, and here you can see this is the number. But still, when we say 7-digit precision, it means it can take only 7 digits, not more than that. And after that, we have 10 to the power 38, means this 10 to the power means all the leading zeros, right? So that is what the meaning of 10 to the power 38. All zeros after those 7 digits come from exponents, not precision. So here there are two things, precision and then exponent, right? That is the mantissa and exponent. So 7 digits are comes from precision, but the leading zeros comes from exponent. So this is the difference. And here you can see, like if you write 8 digits for example, then you loses it loses the accuracy. So here you can see, like there are 8 digits, right? It should be for floating point it should be 7, and here also it loses the accuracy. I hope you understood these things. It is quite complex, but yeah, I tried making you understand like how it is. Now next let's move to the reference types. So what are the reference types? So basically, as we discussed, like reference data are stored in the heap, and here there are different reference types like string, object, class, interfaces, array, and delegate. We all we will be discussing all these things in our later videos. These all data types are stored in the data in the heap, right? Stored the data in the heap, and a reference pointer variable which is in the stack basically points to this memory location to access this data. That's it for today, and hope you enjoyed this video. Let's meet on the next video. Thank you guys, and have a great day. Bye.